You're welcome again. This is another question. This question states that she solved this without calculator. The question is 1 plus square root of 2 raised to power 4 minus 1 into bracket 1 minus square root of 2 raised to power 4. So how do you solve something like this without wasting our time? You can do it. It's very simple, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like and share. Thank you. So how do we do something like this? You don't need to use Pascal triangle. You don't need to use combination to expand this thing. You just need something very simple. I believe you still remember this thing. A raised to power 2 minus b raised to power 2. You know difference of 2 square. This will give rise to what? A plus b, the bracket a minus b. Same thing can be applied here, although it is raised to power 4, but there is a way to manipulate this thing to get the same value here. Now that's what we want to apply here. So when we have something like this as well, a raised to power 4 minus b raised to power 4 is same thing as what you express this in this form, that a raised to power 2 into bracket 2 minus b raised to power 2 into bracket 2. It's the same thing to give us check it very well. It's the same thing. So this will give us what? A raised to power, instead of a, it will give us a square, because we are doing it between what? A square and b square. A square plus b square into bracket a square minus b square. So this is what it will actually give us. Do you get it? So let's go. Let's apply this thing. So I want you to put a and b. To put it, let's say that this first value is a and this second value is b. So let's go. Now what we do, you first express this one as this. So 1 plus square root of 2 raised to power 2 all square minus 1 minus square root of 2 bracket square root of 2 square. Now you know that is resembling it now. Now let's move on. This will give us to what? A square plus b square. So don't forget that this what we have here, just take it as a, the value of a, and this one are the value of b. So you take it one by one. So let's move on. This will be what? 1 plus square root of 2 square plus what? Plus 1 minus square root of 2 square. Are you following? So let's continue. Multiply by it at the same. So this is what it will change there. So this will give us what? 1 plus square root of 2 square. So instead of plus, we write minus in the second case. So minus 1 minus square root of 2 all square. I believe this thing, you're not convinced with this thing. Just master that thing. Take the first value as this, as a, and the second value as b. So let's continue. Now you need to expand this thing one by one. If you know it already, you don't need to stress yourself. You can just expand it. They are the same value. So how to expand this one? This means that 1 plus square root of 2 raised to power 2. It means that we have this thing in two places like this. Plus this one, we have it in two places as well. Now there is another one. Same thing here, you do it here. So once you get this one, you just need to repeat the value here. So 1 plus root 2 minus 1 minus root 2 1 minus root 2. So I believe you get it. So 1 times 1, this will give us 1. 1 times root 2, that will give us minus plus root 2. Plus root 2 times 1, that will give us plus root 2. Plus root 2 times root 2, that will give us what? Root 4. And root 4 is perfect square, and that one give us 2. So root 2 times root 2 will give us 2. Let's move on. Plus, now this is another one. 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 times minus root 2 minus root 2 minus root 2 times 1 minus root 2 minus root 2 times minus root 2, that will give us minus times minus will give us plus, and root 2 times root 2 give us 2. Now, yeah, I'm getting this one. So 1 times 1, the same thing what you have here, you just need to repeat the same value without wasting our time. So 1, but something will happen here. Let's move on. 1 plus root 2 plus root 2 plus 2. So in this case, because we have minus here, you cannot try it here because it is plus we have here. So plus will not affect anything. So because of this minus, you put this thing here in bracket, because this minus will affect this result. After you open the bracket, it will affect it because it's minus. So 1 times 1 will give us 1. 1 times minus, that's minus root 2 minus root 2. That is plus 2, just the way we get it here. Now, we are moving on. So you need to arrange them together. With 1 plus 2 will give us 3. 3 plus 1 will give us what? 3 plus 1 will give us 4. 4 plus 2 will give us 6. So that is 6. Now root 2 plus root 2 will give us what? That is 2 root 2. You know that? 2 root 2. Now minus root 2 will give us minus 2 root 2. So we have some, let me write this out so that we not be confused. 2 root 2. Now this one will give us what? Minus 2 root 2. Now this one too, 1 plus 2 will give us 3. Now let me write this one. 3 plus root 2 plus root 2, that will give us 2 root 2. Now this one minus will affect this thing. The whole of it here. Let me add them together before we open it, because this one can be added together. 1 plus 2 will give us 3. 3 minus 2 root 2 minus 2 root 2. So don't forget what we have here is 3 minus 2 root 2. So this minus times 3 will give us minus 3. Minus times minus will give us plus 2 root 2. Hope you are getting it. Now let's move on. Now 6 plus 2 root 2 minus 2 root 2 will cancel because this will be 0. You get that? So we only have 6 here in the bracket. 3. Now 2 root 2, 3 minus 3. This will also cancel out. So what we have left is what? 2 root 2 plus 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 will give us 2 plus 2. That should be 4 root 2. Now you are getting there. The final answer will be what? 6 times 4. That will be 24 root 2. That is the final answer. If you have any question concerning this, you can shout me up on the, just type it in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like and share. Thank you.